It is a very cold day here in Houston, but I am so excited to be at Trader Joe's for the first time in over a year. So I'm gonna take y'all inside. I've heard that it's a little hard to record in the store. There's a lot of people, a line outside, but I'm gonna take y'all in there. I'm going to show y'all what is the best things to buy here at Trader Joe's, the healthiest things, and what things only look healthy but you should really be avoiding. Then after that, I will take y'all home and I will show y'all my personal grocery haul here at Trader Joe's for my family of 9. So I was definitely doing some like undercover video recording, and I started with the salad dressing over in the refrigerated section. This is the Green Goddess salad dressing. Number one, what I love about this is you're putting vegetables on top of vegetables. All the ingredients are fantastic. They use olive oil and the avocado. Next, we're gonna look at the spicy cashew butter. This is great for anyone who cannot have dairy because the cashew butter is going to make it creamy while keeping it dairy free. And again, the ingredients are just absolutely perfect. I really love this cruciferous crunch collection. This is one of the 10 foods I think that everyone should eat every day is cruciferous vegetables, and you can use this in a number of ways. It would be great to throw in a stir fry, to eat raw as a salad, or even to ferment as a type of sauerkraut. The next interesting thing I saw were these jicama wraps. Now, I have had jicama. It's really good to just like buy a whole one and chop it up, but these are so cool, and the only ingredient is literally jicama. It says you can use them as wraps or sandwiches, as tacos, even for quesadillas. This is such a cool option, especially if you're watching carbs, if you're into that, or if you just want to add more vegetables to your diet. Another food I really recommend getting in your diet is some form of fermented food, and sauerkraut is excellent. Now, I buy a huge one for Costco, but if you don't need that, this is great. It's just cabbage. They actually have cucumbers, which I find pretty cool, the sea salt and the garlic. Now, sauerkraut is very high in vitamin C, and it's also an excellent source of probiotics. The next thing I saw was this Right of Texas salsa, and of course, I am now a Texan girl, so I had to look at the ingredients, and I loved it. It's just tomatoes, tomatillos, peppers, and spices and herbs. And now right next to it was this organic salsa. And you might think, well, this one's organic. It's got to be better for me, right? But all off the bat, you can see it has a lot more ingredients. It's got some citric acid, some xanthan gum. These are stabilizers and some type of preservative, as well as, for some reason, you guys, why in the world does it have sunflower oil? I do not know. So really the best option is the Right of Texas brand. Moving right along, I saw this Green Goddess dip. This would be delicious with carrots, cucumbers, or even chips. Now, really the only issue I see here is the canola oil found in the mayonnaise. It's a very highly inflammatory oil, just not one I usually want to have in my diet. You could easily make this at home. I actually have a recipe here for the creamy avocado dip. It's very similar to this one. Now let's take a look at some hummus. This is the Mediterranean style hummus. And as we look, it does start off with the garbanzo beans and the tahini. And again, it has the canola oil. I'm finding a lot of canola oil here at Trader Joe's. It's a very cheap oil, which I think is why they use it quite a bit. I'm also seeing dextrose used as a preservative, as well as phosphoric acid. Too much phosphoric acid can actually cause osteoporosis and some other health issues, so it's really best to just stay away from it. So next, we're looking at this organic hummus, and you're gonna see here all of these ingredients are organic, the chickpeas and the tahini. Really the only thing is that instead of making it with pure, only extra virgin olive oil, they do add some sunflower oil. For me, this is not a deal breaker because the other ingredients are still pretty good. Now we're going to move on to the bread aisle, which is my favorite at Trader Joe's. So we have the sprouted wheat sourdough bread. You're going to see here the very first ingredient is organic sprouted wheat berries. I love that. Also, we've got the fermented wheat flour, which is essentially just the sourdough. So I don't really know why they still need yeast, but they do. And it's good that it's sweetened with honey with only 1 gram of sugar per slice. They also have the organic multigrain bread. Now this is also sprouted, but it does not contain the sourdough. It instead has a mixture of a lot of different grains. You can see that it has cracked wheat, it's got cornmeal, millet, flaxseed, rolled oats, rye flakes, and sunflower seeds. This one is sweetened with honey and molasses and does not have too many additives, which is really great. For $1 cheaper, we have the organic whole wheat bread coming in at $2.99. Now, this is not sprouted and is not fermented, but it is still organic whole wheat flour there as the first ingredient. They also have the whole wheat bread that is non-organic for $1.79. This is still such a great value and such a better bread than you're going to find in most grocery stores. It has that whole wheat flour to start off with, versus this Nature Valley that starts off with unbleached enriched flour. That means they took out all the nutrients of the wheat and then they had to put it back in artificially. It also has monoglycerides, which can lead to heart issues in the future. So that's really just something that I try to stay away from. Next, we're going to take a look at the whole wheat pita bread. I love these. Now, they're not organic, but they are whole wheat and they're only 50 cents a pita. You can see stone ground whole wheat flour is the first ingredient and they're not made with a bunch of crazy additives or preservatives. I also found this grainless granola. I'm pretty sure this is new since the last time I've been there. A lot of people are trying to be grain-free, but even if you're not, this is just great protein. It's almonds and dried coconut, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. It's sweetened with coconut sugar, which is one of my favorite sweeteners. It also has the coconut oil, which is great, and it has sea salt instead of your regular table salt. So this one is absolutely a winner. Next, I want to show y'all these peanut date bars. These are basically Trader Joe's version of Lara bars. There are only 5 ingredients: the dates, the peanut butter, I was having a hard time there, the chopped dry peanuts, flax meal, and the sea salt. So this is an absolutely great deal. Next, we're going to go on to the sweeteners. They've got the maple syrup, the stevia. They also have Manuka honey, which is said to have quite a bit of medicinal value. I haven't really used a lot of it, but if you want to try it out, Trader Joe's is a great place to check it out. Next, I love getting my baking powder here because little did you maybe know, there is actually aluminum in most baking powders. And this is one of the cheapest baking powders without aluminum that I have found. I also love their organic coconut milk. Even coconut milk that's organic from many other stores have some kind of guar gum or some type of thickener, but I love that it's just coconut milk and water. And these are new, completely cacao chips. They are organic, they are unsweetened, and they are $2.99. This is really interesting to me. It is straight up just 100% organic, unsweetened chocolate. It is just the cacao. Look at that, 0 sugar. This would be so fun to play with. Next, we have the actual coconut sugar you can buy that you can use in baking or to put in your coffee. This is just a really great low glycemic sweetener. I love their wild Alaskan pink salmon. This is one way you can get omega-3s in your diet naturally without having to take a supplement. And it is true, you don't have to take out the skin or the bones. I just mash it all up together and you see it's only Alaskan pink salmon and salt. Next, I want to show y'all these organic chickpea and red lentil risotto. I think it's supposed to be similar to risotto, but it's instead of grains, it has the chickpea flour and the red lentil flour. Again, if you're not trying to do without grains, this is still a great source of protein. I love their rice noodles because they are gluten-free and they are so cheap compared to most grocery stores. Now I want to show y'all some delicious desserts. They have the dark chocolate honey mints. These are, I guess, kind of like York peppermint patties, but like the real version. It's made with honey and the chocolate and the peppermint oil, and that's it. They're so good. Next, I found these sunflower seed butter cups. I am interested in these because I actually have a daughter that is allergic to peanut butter, and this is, free of a lot of allergens. So it's got the dark chocolate, the sunflower seeds. It does have organic powdered sugar. So just know that going in, it does have sugar, but obviously it's a dessert. It's a treat. It's not something you're eating tons of. Cocoa butter and sea salt. These look delicious and absolutely promising. Next, I want to show y'all these potato chips. Sometimes we opt for organic, but really the most important thing is the oil. As long as it's in olive oil, it's so much better than other processed oils. And I'm so excited about these organic carrots. Because these are dehydrated, they actually have 0 oil. So it's just the organic carrots and sea salt. It is amazing. Like, I was so excited to find these at $2.99. What a delicious, crunchy snack. I also found these cauliflower crisp snacks. I feel like cauliflower is like all the rage these days. I don't know. We're making everything out of cauliflower. But these crackers have the cauliflower and the brown rice flour. That's what makes up the substantialness of the cracker. And then it's got quite a few seasonings, which are great: mustard powder, salt, and things like that. So these are really a great healthy snack. Next, I have to show y'all one of my favorite things here at Trader Joe's are these sweet plantain chips. I have much more of a sweet tooth, so I prefer these over other types of plantain chips. But guys, it's made with palm oil. I just noticed. I hate it, but they're still so stinking good. But I found this organic popcorn to make up the difference of the oil. This is not only organic popcorn, but also organic olive oil, which is excellent. For any of you out there who are dairy-free or dairy sensitive, this cream cheese, non-dairy cream cheese, is absolutely so excellent. So many non-dairy things are just made with all sorts of crazy junk. But this cream cheese is basically just made from organic cashews and coconut cream. This is just great ingredients for a great price. And I was actually really excited to see these little juice shots here. Suja is one of my favorite juice brands because they're cold pressed, and these are just excellent sources of vitamins for a quick pick-me-up. They have several. That one was the turmeric. They also have this one that is for vitamin C. So if you're just wanting a quick juice that has a lot of nutrients, these are great. I also found this sparkling apple cider vinegar beverage. I have given up sodas many years ago, but I still really like the sparkle, so I'm gonna get home and try this one out. I also wanted to show y'all the dried fruit section. I love their freeze-dried fruits, and I've never seen watermelon jerky. Like, how interesting is that? It's just organic watermelon. They've got banana slices, they've got strawberries, and all of the freeze-dried are just whatever it is. So if it's strawberries, it only has strawberry. If it's banana, it only has banana. I also found these dried persimmons, which are really interesting. I love persimmons, and I love that that's the only ingredient. They also have the organic dried mango. Now you see on the front it says unsulfured because here it's just organic mango. But if you looked at the soft and juicy mango right next to it, you will see that they add sulfur dioxide. Same thing goes for the prunes. You've got two prunes right next to each other. This says non-sorbated. You look on the back, it is literally just pitted California dried plums. But if you go to the other one right next to it, you'll see that they add additives, the potassium sorbate. So I opt for the ones without the preservatives. The same, unfortunately, is true for dried apricots. You look on the back, it has sulfur dioxide, which is not great for you at all. And right next to it, you have the uglier looking ones, but they're ugly because they don't have preservatives, and all that's in it is the apricot. So that's what I like to go for. So I just got finished shopping, and I can't wait to show y'all what I got. I'm just so happy to have my Trader Joe's stuff back. I don't only go there, well, I haven't been in forever, but the plan is to only go there once a month. So I got quite a bit of certain items. This isn't a weekly sort of shopping trip ordeal. So just to let you know that before going into it. My guy, baby. Did you wake up from your nap? Oh. And little mister woke up from his nap early. So he's gonna be helping me. So here is everything I got. I'm gonna start over here with the frozen and refrigerated stuff. I love getting these shredded potato hash browns from Trader Joe's because I believe they're only like $1.79, yes, which is crazy because at Kroger, a very similar item, the Simple Truth ones, are like almost $4. And the reason I like them is because it's just the potatoes, and it does have a little bit of dextrose, which is what keeps them from sticking together. But most hash browns have several other ingredients, including several preservatives. So I love these. I got 4 of them. I love making different like breakfast casseroles with them is usually what I make. I'll do a huge glass pan with some of the hash browns, and I actually put these peppers on top with some ground sausage and egg. But the reason I started getting this again is because I was getting like a onion and pepper mix from another store, but I started noticing that they were skimping on the peppers. It was like mostly onions. So I'm excited to pick this back up. It's the trio, so it's got the red, yellow, and the green pepper. Moving on, I got 2 kinds of yogurt. I haven't been there in a while, and they had this new one, so I want to try it. But I usually always get the European style. It's just whole milk, and it's plain, and you can add maple syrup or honey or even a dash of vanilla and sweeten it as little or as much as you would like. Now, I wanted to try this organic one because it is grass-fed, which is awesome. So this one is organic, but they could still be eating organic grains and stuff like that instead of actual grass. So I'm very excited about the whole milk yogurt. I plan to make my yummy fruit dip with it because I believe it's going to be pretty thick, kind of like Greek yogurt. So we'll try that out. Sorry, you know, I've got a baby on my hip. So I did get these crescent rolls. Now this is one of probably only 3 things that is not actually that clean. Little baby hands. Oh my goodness. You can see here it does have palm oil, which I don't prefer. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Here we go. All right, it's got palm oil, and it's got sunflower oil, and it has natural flavor. And you may be like, well, that's 3 things that you don't like, so why'd you get them? Well, it's still way better than like Pillsbury that you're gonna find like at Kroger or HEB or something like that. And I got these because I have some little sausages from Costco in the fridge and I want to make some pigs in a blanket. Moving on, I'm really excited. This was a new item. It's organic sparkling apple cider vinegar beverage. And I'm really, really excited about it because the ingredients are just phenomenal. We're going to have to get the baby a snack. All right, May's leading the way into our huge pantry. What's she going to get him? Oh, you think he needs a baby food? All right, little mister is happy with a snack, and now I can show you this. Okay, so like I was saying, it starts with the carbonated water, and then it has organic apple juice and apple cider vinegar, lemon, strawberry juice, and the only thing is it does have natural flavors, but I'm gonna taste it and see. It looks similar to another drink that's really popular right now that I actually don't prefer the ingredients to at all. So I'm actually going to taste test this for you guys and let you know what I think. I think it tastes really good. I'm not a big fan of pure carbonated water because I do like something slightly sweet, but with the lemon and the strawberry and the apple juice in there, it tastes really good. And it says you're getting the benefits of a tablespoon's worth of apple cider vinegar per serving, and a serving is the whole can. So it's really yummy, and I bet you can make a do-it-yourselfer at home for sure. So Issa wanted to give a try too of this apple cider drink. All right, tell me what you think. What do you think, Isabella? Good or no?
It's still like sizzling in my mouth.
Sizzly in your mouth. All right, I picked up some of these organic mints. It's just, I like having them in my purse. And I like to actually have them like right before church on Sunday, before I lead worship or something. You know, you don't want to be getting somebody's face and being all stinky. So I got some of those. I also got some of these dark chocolate. The actual reason I bought these, I don't just eat these, like munch on them, but we do make some healthy-ish s'mores with the kids, and this is the chocolate that we use for that. Moving on to the bread items, this is what I love about Trader Joe's. Oh my goodness. I got these everything ciabatta rolls. I'm planning on making like egg sandwiches tomorrow. And so this is one of those 3 that it doesn't have everything absolutely perfect. Ideally you want whole wheat flour, but it is, you know, it is enriched flour. But other than that, the ingredients are really great. There's nothing crazy going on, no bad oils or anything like that. Then I got some of the cinnamon swirl bagels. I was going to stock up on these, but you guys, they either changed it or I didn't know better yet. But when I was looking, it does have monodiglycerides or just monoglycerides. Usually they come with both. So I'm not very excited about that. I went ahead and still got one because it was already on my menu plan for like this upcoming week for an easy school day breakfast. But I'm going to have to find me a better brand of bagels from here on out. However, the pita breads are excellent. I really like to make little pita pizzas. We actually did this for Valentine's Day. We cut them like in the shape of hearts and made little pizzas, and it was really yummy. They actually freeze really well too. So I got 4 packages. This is not something you want to leave out on the counter for long because it will definitely go moldy because it has no preservatives, which is what we want, you know? In the store, I showed you several different ones, and I kind of grade them, you know, and because we've got a big family, sometimes I get that cheaper one. That I got 3 of the other ones is because they are $1.79. So that saves my family tons of money. $1.79 for a very large loaf, and it doesn't have any of the additives that a lot of bread in other grocery stores has. So for me, that is still a win. And then a splurge, again, that's not 100% clean, is the cinnamon raisin bread. And the reason I say that is because it definitely has added sugar. It's sweetened with honey as well as some brown sugar, I'm pretty sure. Yep, I see some brown sugar in there. But it is absolutely delicious. It's also really, really good to make French toast out of because it's pretty thick and stout and can really handle the like milk and egg mixture. And it's absolutely one of our favorites. All right, so I got some organic corn for popping. I've just started making homemade popcorn recently. And it's the easiest thing, and why is it taking me 10 years? I don't know, but that's wonderful. And then I've got some organic corn chip dippers. I love these for chili. I like chili with cornbread, but I really like Frito chili pies the best. And then I got these elote corn chip dippers, and I am in fact gonna make some guacamole and have them with that. Then I got some of these spicy cheese crunchies. Guillermo really loves these. They are spicy, I guess similar to like hot Cheetos, but much cleaner ingredients, but still not perfect. Got some cranberry sauce, and then I got some sunflower oil. Goodness. I got some sunflower seed butter, and I have not had this since I shopped at Trader Joe's last. It's just so good. We've got a kid that's allergic to peanut butter, and this is actually my favorite on celery. I grew up hating celery, and even ants on a log. I don't like it with peanut butter. I don't like it with almond butter, but there's something magical about sunflower seed butter, and it is delicious. So I get the unsweetened. The ingredients in the sweetened ones is not the best, so I can just sweeten it myself as much as I want to, just like I do with the yogurt. Then Guillermo also really likes this jalapeno pepper hot sauce. This is a really good one there. I got some liquid stevia. This is one of my favorite sweeteners, especially if you're new to smoothies and they're not quite sweet enough for you. You definitely don't want to be throwing sugar in a smoothie that's supposed to be healthy. So the liquid stevia is great because it is only the water with the actual stevia leaf and a little bit of alcohol, just like you would have it in an extract of vanilla, which, moving on, I could not believe the price on this. This was only $10. For 4 ounces, that is actually a really great deal. It gets so expensive, so I'm really excited to try out this bourbon vanilla. This is just a staple. I always need baking powder. I went ahead and got 3 of those because it's only like $1.49. I got 2 2-pound bags of organic gala apples because they were only $2.99, which makes them $1.50 a pound, which is pretty good for organic apples. I got the sugar snap peas because I like these just as a snack to munch on or to dip in hummus. I got some of the organic kosher pickles. I got the ones that go on sandwiches because that's usually how we like to eat them. And a lot of pickles at other grocery stores, guys, if they look brighter than this, it's because they have food dye in them. So I like these because they don't have any food coloring in my pickles. That's just crazy. I'm excited about this. I found this instant cold brew coffee, and my favorite has to be over here. It says how to enjoy, and then it says hot because I'm a rebel. That's hilarious to me. But I plan to try to I want to come up with a smoothie type of drink for the mornings that has coffee alongside collagen powder. So I'm going to be working on making something yummy from that. I got some of these red lentils because there's several recipes, like Indian recipes that I really like, and I haven't had red lentils in quite a while. I also picked up some of these honey wheat pretzels for the kids. These are really good in the dip that I make with the yogurt. It's also really good in hummus if you want it more savory, but these are slightly sweet because they're honey wheat. I got this huge thing of unpasteurized fresh orange juice, and I'm real excited to be eating that tomorrow with our egg sandwiches. And then the last 3 things I bought was some dried fruit. So I got dried apples, I got some banana chips, and I got these prunes right here. And we're gotta be done because little mister's done. And I forgot to share, my total was $127.92.